by Robert Schumann. And now I'm going to jump into the Eastern Europe, into Poland, to talk about Frédéric Chopin. And Frédéric Chopin was also a great teacher. And there's no better way to prove this than to play his etudes. And his etudes are actually written in etudes. For pianists, etudes mean studies, exercises, and most famous of them all you might know. You could practice this for 50 hours every day, but you probably feel like you didn't achieve anything in your life. Well, but what Chopin did with this work, because he's such a creative genius, that he took as simple exercises like this, and he made it into a high art form, into what we call etudes these days. And they became so popular because it's not only a great way to exercise your fingers, but also it requires so much musicality out of you. And so I'm going to play 3 of them that I thought would represent his personality the best. And so the first one is called a wrong note. And the reason it's called wrong notes because it sounds like I'm playing lots of wrong notes. And I didn't play any wrong notes there, so, but it just sounds like I'm playing a lot of wrong notes. But this is very interesting etude because I can almost imagine in my mind someone who's limping, but at the same time it almost sounds. At the same time, I can imagine someone dancing, so I can, in a way, imagine someone who's limping who's also dancing, and it's just a very complex character that Chopin created with this one. So it has a little bit of melancholy, but it also has some graceful melodies, and it's very fascinating to me. And the second one is called a butterfly etude, and it is an etude for octaves. And for pianists, octaves are the hardest thing to practice, but luckily what Chopin did with this work is that he took this etude and put a very, very cheerful, very hopeful, and very almost a childlike character to it. So when you play this, you almost forget the fact that you're playing an octave etude. You kind of imagine, you're just so overwhelmed by this cheerfulness that it's very wonderful. And the next one is the famous revolutionary etude, and it's the study for the left hand. As you can see, you can tell it's a study for left hand because I pretty much played like 50 notes while the right hand only played 3 notes. This etude is called revolutionary etude because there's actually a background story to it. In 1801 to 1803, Chopin was away from his homeland, Poland, and that's when this event called the November Uprising happened in Poland, where all the Polish military thought the Russian troops that are stationed in Poland was so brutal that they wanted to resist that. So they created a revolution. But the thing is that Russia is a bigger country, so it beat Poland very badly. And Chopin at the time I believe he was in France. He was so worried about his family who was in Poland. And he was also angry by the fact that none of the neighboring countries such as France didn't come to help Poland. So this piece not only is a great etude for the left hand, but it's just full of emotion and angst that it's a very special moment to play. So here they are. you.